cars are hard. But the thing is, with my technique, what I'm trying to show is wrapping a car is like wrapping a wool. Okay, so what I mean by that is this. So I'm going to come here, I'm going to tack the material in the corner, tack it over here. And again, in the advanced class, I'm going to definitely go deeper in terms of theory and stuff like that. Because I get the material set up to here, get my snitty, and I want to trim the material a little bit so I'm not fighting. And I save the scraps for later. Why do I save the scraps? Mirrors? What else? Door handles? Cool. What I also save it for is if you have new employees, that's what they're going to practice with. All that kind of stuff. It's backup. Okay? But what I used to do when color change first came out, this is color change for example, is I used to just take these scraps and throw it away. Why? Because I had a roll and I didn't have to laminate, I just cut a piece off, it was great. That's when I worked for someone. Okay? When I went on my own, I said every time I did this on a roll, how much am I cutting? About a meter. We're about, saying I'm cutting all the stuff, and every time I do this, it costs me what? How much does a meter of color flow from Avery cost? Expensive. How's that? Okay, cool. All right. So now that I'm ready to wrap, I'm going to tack it to here, and I'm going to slide the backing paper under the material, nice and clean. And how come I'm taking the liner underneath? Anyone guess? What? Because of the dirt. Very good. So, the material is in its natural state. It's in Africa. It's walking the bush. What does the material say? Happy or sad?
Sad.
Sad. Very sad. Where is it saddest? Pretty pissed off there. Number two, where is it not angry at all? That. So where's my focal point? Where am I going to start? Where's my plus sign? Right there. Okay, let's make some triangles. Okay. So this is a different style of wrapping today, because back in the day I used to create a hinge, pull really tight, squeegee. Okay, but I don't do that anymore because the material's changed. How many people deal with adhesive lines? I do. How many people deal with weird dots on the material that suck? Okay, so for me I try to get rid of them through technique. So I'm going to do similar technique but different. Watch. I'm going to pick the material up just to here. Pick it up, nice and easy. So now it's kind of flowing, sliding. And I pick it up here now, and I'm just going to hook the corner to here. Lock it in the backside here. And I'm going to come down here, and I'm just going to kind of lightly shake the material, kind of get it set up to here. Bring it back up here, and flow it right to there. Cool. So this for me looks kind of glass-ish. So because it looks glass-ish, look at the first place I squeegee now. I squeegee right on the body line. This is my anchor point. This is my hinge. This is where I'm starting on the car. Cool. While I'm here, I'm going to go to the next body line. What does the material tell me? Okay, you got to read your wrinkles right now. Where does the material dying to go? Where does it want to go? It wants to go here. It's pointing right here. Point, 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 point. I want to come here, so that tells me to pull where? I'll just kind of come back here, and I'll pick it up and pull this way. I'll pull back up to here, and what do I have? Glass. Cool. Once I'm to here, where does the material tell me? Where is it most pissed off? Right to here, a little bit here, and a little bit here. So what do I do here? I can get this tension out with a relief cut. This is my heat gun. Okay? Now, how do I get this tension out? All right? It's what I call making a bed logic. Has anyone here made a bed? Anyone? Okay, or has anyone ever watched someone make your own bed? That's better. Okay. So if you watch that, how do you make a bed? Right. Do you crawl in the middle of your bed and kind of go like this? No. What do? You kind of move your bed out from the wall, and then you stand behind the corner, and then you do this. You kind of pick it up without even thinking, and you do this. Cool. And if you do that on all the sides of your bed, what does it do when you get to the last corner? It goes flat. It's pretty magic. Okay, would you take a one-day workshop to learn how to make a bed? Okay, but in a way that I just make a bed. Cool. Okay. So now that this is glassish, okay, I'm gonna come over here, and I'm gonna do the exact same thing. So I pick it up to here, right to here. I make it kind of slide and glide just a little bit. Once it's sliding and gliding, I'm actually pulling from that body line. I'm not pulling from the middle. But I'm pulling from that body line. Look how much play I have. Okay. By stretching from there all the way to here, how far am I stretching it? Not much. Cool. So am I going to keep it under 10%? Hope so. Cool. Right here, okay, it tells me right here, it wants to go to the corner. It's going to ace me on the corner. How do I neutralize that? Is with a triangle. So I'm going to take it up to here, kind of give it a shake, and lock it down. How cool is that? All right. Then I'm going to come down here, lock it down, okay? Now my front is pretty happy. Cool. Is it pissed off or is it chilling? It's chilling. Cool. So now I lock it where? On the body line. Okay, once I get it to there, I'm going to pull this wrinkle out right to here. Okay, so then I'm going to come back to this section here. Where does the material want to go? Where does the material want to go? Cool. So I pick it up here, I give it a shake, tack it, tap it. Ah, wants to go here, so I'm going to pull here. It's going good so far. Cool. Cool. Once I get it to this body line, I lock it in on the body line. Then I go, same thing. Make my bed, lock the corner, pull that tension out just enough. Pull to the outside. Cool. Ah, make a relief cut here because it's bunching up. So I make a tiny little relief cut so I can bring the material down to here and good to go. So I lock it in the outside ridge here so it doesn't come back. Awesome. Lock it in on this ridge. Lock it in here, and now I'm good to go. What have I not done yet? There's two things I haven't done at all.
Used your squeegee?
I haven't used my squeegee. What else? I haven't used what? Heat. And I also haven't screamed or cursed or been pissed off. You know what I'm saying? So the reason why I haven't done that is because how's the workspace temperature in here? It's pretty sweet. What is the temperature in here right now? Like 72, maybe it's like what? 23 Celsius? Pretty sweet. That's a good temperature. Stuff like that. By not using heat and having cast film and having good technique in the triangle right now I can squeegee. Cool. Does this look harder? Not really, because I'm using good material and good technique. Okay? The biggest thing what's changed in my technique now is this. This is the first thing I do. Okay, this is a technique I call the palm. Right? The first place I squeegee now is here. I take my glove now, and again, this is why I like the glove from Michael right now. What did I skip before I put this glove on? Putting one on the glove. So on water. Why can I skip it? I don't need it. Cool. I can come over here and I can shoot the gap. Let the air out come out the top right to here. Cool. Once the air comes out to here, then I take it down. Cool. All right. Now I have the flat section in the middle. I have the flat section on the side, and I have this recessed area on the side. Again, I'm going to take my glove, and I'm going to squeegee right into the recessed area with my glove. Super easy and straightforward. Take it down to here, let that air come out right to here, and awesome. All right. So by doing the recessed areas first, okay, what it does is it flattens out the material on the flat sections. Nice and easy. I don't work it in stages. I work it in one stroke there. What am I eliminating when I do that? Adhesive lines. Cool. Okay. So then I come over here and do the exact same thing. When I do the palm technique now and I take it into the recessed area, am I stretching the material? Sure. I would love to kind of squeeze it and feed it in, but then I get those adhesive lines. So I've changed my technique. But by doing that now, okay, am I still under 10%? How do I know? Looks good. I'm cool with that, okay? And then the last place I do is I squeegee. What my point is right now, by doing triangles, okay, by doing triangles and squeegeeing the material on, getting to here, making sure the air comes up here right now, this is a pretty easy to wrap. You know what I'm saying? I'm squeegeeing a very flat section, nice and easy, squeegeeing out, nice and even. I don't have to pick the material up too high, I just squeegee down here. Cool, lock this down, awesome. Then I go to the next stage, and I just squeegee this in big, fat, long strokes. Cool, nice and even. 1, 2, I'm using the big squeegee. Okay, I'm not pressing too hard right now. Why am I not pressing too hard? Because I might scratch the material. So I'm just squeegeeing nice and even, and then I work the material all the way up, and I go over. Okay, so again, I don't have to squeegee the whole thing, but you start to see the technique in the flow. Okay, it's creating that plus sign, creating your triangles, shooting for the corner, and making a bed. Cool. If I ever needed to hire an installer, I'm going to go to Hilton and just hire a housekeeper. Awesome. They're going to make those beds. Cool. Okay. So any questions for this right now? Do you understand the flow? All right. So once I get everything on, because I'm a good installer, what am I going to pay attention to? Tension. What do you see on the edges right now? Tension. Okay. How do I get that tension out? I do a 360 loop, and I start there with my heat gun, and I relax the edges, and then I go to cut. Life is great. Cool. Okay. So what I like to do right now is just give a little hint of what we're going to do later. Okay. It's not overwrapping. Okay. And get into cutting. So what I can do right now is I'm going to just relax the edges as I do wrap them. So I'm going to come over here now. And I'm going to heat it down. Get it kind of relaxed. Get this corner nice and heavy. Cool. So for example, let's say we did the whole front of the car, so that's what everyone can see right now, okay? Even if this was a full print, even if this is a color change, okay, what I want to emphasize right now is what I talked about earlier. Okay, I wrap cars, I don't paint cars. What do I mean by that is, what's my job for this car? For Kim's car right now, my job is to make the car look like rising sun satin. That's my job. Cool, okay? So what I'm gonna do now is, again, we'll get into cutting later, is I'm gonna do what I call it empty cut one. Right? I'll kind of explain the terminology after lunch, okay? But what I'm doing is I'm cutting the corners first, just to get the corners neutralized, because what's the first thing you always look at on a car? I look at the corners. I want to see how the corner game is. If the corner game is strong, I think the installer is good, okay? I guarantee you that when I got done on this whole sequence right now, if I do the whole side of the car, okay, and let's say we get it to here, cut off the excess from to here, okay? My point is now, if I come back and seal the deal and get everything done, and I pick the hood up, and I drop it like it's hot, okay? Even if this is a white car, even if you're an asshole, and you came up and you did this, right? Would you see the original color of the car? No. So did I do my job? Yes. Can I go home? Yes. Okay? So my point is, what I do see is the opposite in the industry. And this is kind of what I want to, hopefully at the end of the day, convince you all, is to avoid this. So doing this. Is taking the material now and doing this. Wrapping it like 1 or 2 centimeters underneath the car and then cutting it out there. Okay? Because at the end of the day, this is what I call it going to the bathroom moment. Okay? If this is a workshop and I said, okay, I'm about to get to cutting, you're like, oh, I gotta go. And you go to the bathroom, and you came back and I wrapped one side 1 centimeter under, and one side just like this, and I shut the hood, would you be able to tell the difference? If I came back and I said, which side did I do 1 centimeter, which side did I cut the edge, you'd be like, I don't know, I'm not quite sure. Okay? And that's the name of the game. Because at the end of the day, how much time do I save by cutting it to the edge? Right? So do I have quality? Yes. Do I have durability? Yes, because I relax it. But do I have efficiency? Yes. That's the difference between being able to wrap 1 car a day and 1 car a week. Interesting. Okay? And a lot of people are taking 1 week to wrap this car. That's perfect. But is that perfect? It is if you charge $40,000. You know what I'm saying? Think about man hours, okay? Or woman hours. I'm just saying this is the big deal that you have to think about. This is kind of what I'm trying to teach in the workshops worldwide, because this is what I'm seeing, okay? I want you to wrap a car. I want you to paint a car. I just did a color change. I have changed the color of the car. I have done my job, go home. But am I going to put this on Instagram? Yeah, sure, from about 10 feet. It's going to be great. Okay, not from 10 feet, but you get my point. I'm not going to say, look at my door jamb wraps, look at my under the hood wraps, because that's what does the manufacturer not do inside the hood? They don't clear coat it, they usually don't paint it. Why not? Because the customer doesn't care. I'm saying that's where they find the margins. I want you guys to find, you guys to find your margins too. Okay? So is it, any questions on the hood technique and the flow? You understand? What am I using my heat gun for? To relax. I'm not using it to stretch. Not too much. Okay? My heat gun's mainly for relaxing. Cool. Spas, relaxing. Hot tubs, relaxing. Cool. Okay, so any questions so far? All right? So what